Yo, what is up? This is RizzyPOW, and we are here with another Oris OU Wi-Fi battle. Let's try to get to the 7 likes on this video, and I'll have another video for you guys tomorrow. So, we're going to be having a battle up against Dench B. He's actually a really cool guy. Make sure to check him out. His Twitter and YouTube link will be in the description below. I think right now he only does LPs and TCG pack openings, but he's on his way to getting a capture card. He's already opened it, and he's just waiting for Cat2 Kitty to actually get it to him. And yeah, so as you can tell, as you will be able to tell from this battle, he's actually a pretty good battler himself. So he's gonna have Wi-Fi battles on his channel once he gets that capture card and all that nonsense gets fixed up. So we're gonna have this battle. Up against him, and as you can see on his team, he has a Mega Sableye, which is actually really dangerous. And I really thought I was gonna lead off with a Mega Sableye. I'm gonna start the battle right here, but I really thought I was gonna lead off with a Mega Sableye. So I decide I'm gonna start off with my Scartran because Scartran is really good for Mega Sableye. It's one of the checks, I guess. It can switch in on it. I guess it can't switch in on a knockoff, but they usually tend not to carry knockoff. So I'm going to go on my Scartran, and I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast. I guess he wanted to switch out because he wants to get a Will-O-Wisp on something before he got to Mega Evolve. And I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast all willy-nilly, and he gets out into his Heatran. So I'm going to switch out because I'm like, I don't want to take an Earth Power. I'm locked in a Fire Blast. I can't do much to this thing, and I'm going to go out and Starmie. Predicting probably his rocks. Maybe I could go for Rapid Spin this next turn. He's actually going to switch out into his Chomp, and I've not seen Scarf Chomp in such a long time. This threw me off guard, and it was just like, oh shit. My Starmie just went down first turn. This was an analytic offensive Life Orb Starmie with Rapid Spin plus 3 attacks, and I don't have any spinner on my team, so once he gets up rocks on my side of the field, it's good on his side. It's good. Like, I have no way of getting it off. So I'm going to go on my Landers, and I'm a defensive Landers. I'm just going to go for my rocks right here because I know he doesn't have a spinner himself. The only way for him to get rid of rocks on his side of the field is his Magic Bouncer. He has not Mega Evolved with his Sableye yet, so I'm fine with that. Right here, I should have actually just Heart Switch out into my Heatran. I did not think he would go for Will-O-Wisp like that since I did have a Heatran that I could have easily switched in on it. So I really didn't think he would do that. That's why I went for U-turn. I guess the better play and the safer play was just to go on the Heatran. But even though Landorus's burn is not that big of a deal, he's defensive, not offensive. So he can still do work. I have knockoff, Earthquake on it, and I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast right here, and I don't get a crit. That was actually the power, the pure power of Scartran right over there, and his Mega Sableye is going to go down even before it got a chance to freaking Mega Evolve, and I'm locked in a Fire Blast, and he's going to go onto this thing, so I got to switch the fuck out because I'm locked. I don't want to give this thing repeated Flash Fire boost, so I'm going to go out into this thing, and he goes for the Earth Power. That's kind of what I expected him to go for, and I'm just going to Mega Evolve right here, and I'm just going to go for the Earthquake because that's what I'm about. I want to go for the Earthquake, and watch this. He has a freaking, what is it, Colbur Berry? I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. I think Colbur Berry is for the fighting type moves. Okay, it's a Shuka Berry, and he's able to survive that because of that, and he goes for the Flash Cannon, just wiping Melody clean. I'm so sorry, Melody, you had to go down like that. It's so upsetting, man. So my Altaria is going to go down. It's not going to do much work over there. That was really upsetting. But I'm going to go onto this thing. I'm just going to start going for the Earthquakes. He goes for Protect. I guess trying to make me lose some burn damage. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake because that is what I'm about. Even though I'm burned, I'm going to be doing a really good amount of health damage to him because he's 4 times weak to it. So he's going to go onto his Fortress. I'm just like, I'm still going to go for my Earthquakes, man. Nothing you can do about it. I was thinking about going for U-turn, but nah, it's all about the Earthquakes, man. Even though he does get free rocks up right here, I'm not super bothered by it because I do have rocks in his side of the field too. And this Ferrothorn is a really big, it's really dangerous to me, so I just kind of wanted to weaken it right here. I go for knockoff this next turn because I actually carry knockoff on this defensive Lando, and even though he's going to be able to get up rocks, that's fine. The only real ways I had to get rid of this thing was my Scartran and my Choice Banded Scizor with Superpower, and it also puts him in a range where Superpower will kill him. So that is really good. And usually on my Scartrans I run Flamethrower over Stone Edge, but on this Scartran I actually had Stone Edge for Talonflames and Charizards. So that's why Since I only have Fire Blast as my only fire stab, that kind of makes Ferrothorn really dangerous to me. So I'm gonna go out into my freaking Celebi right here, and since he does not have any leftovers health anymore because I knocked it off, my Celebi can actually one-on-one this thing. Even though I only have Giga Drain to hit it, I can technically one-on-one on this thing, and I just decided to go for the Giga Drain. I just want to show him who's in charge. He can go for as many Power Whips as he wants. He cannot recover his health back because he can go for Thunder Wave. I don't care. I have Natural Cure, so it does not even mean that much to me. So I'm just going to go for the Giga Drains. He cannot touch me. He cannot Leech Seed and get some health back. So technically, I will win this war. I even have Recover. I'm a bold maxed, I'm not max defense, but I'm a defensive Celebi. So he's gonna go out into his what is this, Sylveon right over there, and I get fully paralyzed. Not that big of a deal. I could have gone for, I think I went for Giga Drain, you know, just why not get some extra health back. I'm pretty much at full anyway, and yeah. But he's gonna go for the Calm Mind right here, I believe. I'm just gonna go on my Scizor. I'm like, he's not gonna predict a HP Fire. And usually Sylveons don't even carry HP Fire. Maybe in VGC they do. I think they usually carry HP Ground in VGC actually. But I really not expect him to have HP Fire. So he goes for the Calm Mind, and right here I go for the Superpower. I'm like, he's gonna have to switch in either his Heatran or his Ferrothorn right over here. So I'm just like, there's no way he's staying in on this, even though he does have a 1+1+ boost. There's no way staying in about to take a Bullet Punch. So I go for the Superpower, and I take this Ferrothorn out. That is so good, and that's kind of why I wanted that little Giga Drain damage coming off on it and that Earthquake damage, so I could be able to take it out with this Superpower, because I don't think, depending on his investment, I don't think I would have been able to one-shot either way, even though I'm Choice Banded. So I'm locked in Superpower right here. I'm at -1/-1. I gotta switch out. I'm not about taking like a Drain Punch or anything like that. I'm gonna go out into my go on my Landorus just to get that Intimidate boost off, and he's gonna go for the knockoff, you know. That's because he can go for the knockoff if he wants to go for the knockoff. I can't do anything about it. I can't, but I'm gonna go for the U-turn right here, expecting him. Maybe he might want to switch out. Maybe he doesn't want to take me out. I know this thing is definitely one of his win conditions, so he might not want to get damaged. So I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. I'm happy I went for the U-turn because I kind of want this thing to stay alive, so for switch fodder, and I can also have that Intimidate in the back if I ever need it, especially for the Scarf Chomp, because this Scarf Chomp is really freaking scary. I've not seen a Scarf Chomp in such a long time in OU, so yep. My Celebi is going to come through because I know I'm defensive. You cannot touch me. Even if you have Poison Jab, that's only going to be doing about 35% or something like that to me. And watch, he actually does have Poison Jab, and look at that damage. That was nothing. Even if you poison me, remember, I got Natural Cure. Does not matter too much. I'm going to go for the Psychic, and I went for the Psychic right here because that puts him in range now of a Flash Cannon from my Scarftrand. That's why I went for it over the Giga Drain. So, and I also thought he was going to switch out, but it's actually good that he stayed in because I got that necessary damage off. And right this next turn, I'm going to go for Recover, just in case he wants to stay in and go for the Poison Jabs, because if I didn't go for Recover right here, 2 Poison Jabs would have killed me, I think. I don't know about if I gained some leftovers health back, but I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave right here, and he's going to go for the, what does he go for? I think he just starts going for Hyper Voices. No, he gets fully paralyzed right here. And I think this next turn, I switch out into my Scarftrand, and he goes for the freaking Wish, and I'm like, oh my god, right away, I just clicked Flash Cannon without thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute, he went for Wish, he goes for Wish right here, and he's going to go on his Heatran. What am I doing? I was like, oh my god, I regret that, because that Heatran was about to die. And if I was so close to going for Earth Power, but I just, like, right when I clicked Flash Cannon, I was like, oh shit, I should have gone for Earth Power. And as you can see, he does go on his Heatran. He's going to take this Flash Cannon. Barely, I was like, please get a crit. Come on, you could do it. I don't get the crit, and that's actually good because less hacks is the better. Less hacks is better. So he's gonna get a ton of health back. I'm locked in a Flash Cannon, so I can't do shit. And so I'm gonna have to sack off my Landorus. And after this, I'm just gonna go back out into my Heatran and go for the Earth Power. So that's exactly what I do. He goes for Earth Power. It does not matter because I'm gonna go on my own Heatran and go for an Earth Power myself. So now this Heatran's going to go down. That is fantastic for me, just because Heatran is a freaking threat. It really stopped me from doing a lot of things, and yeah. So now he's gonna go out into his Conkeldurr, and he can scare me off by going for a knockoff or, you know, a drain punch, and I'm fine with that. He expected me to switch out. He goes for the knockoff, knocks off my choice band. He's definitely Assault Vest, because, well, that's why he switched out on this thing, because he could take some hits from my Heatran, because he probably is AV, and he's just gonna take my X Scissor out right here with 2 knockoffs. I don't know how he outsped the next time. Maybe I don't have any speed on my maybe he has speed or something on his Conkeldurr. I have no idea. But I'm gonna go out into this thing. I get a Psychic off, which is really nice. Puts him at a really not the best amount of HP for him. He's gonna go for the knockoff, and actually I'm happy he goes for the knockoff, because now that my leftovers is gone, I can completely switch in on this guy at any point. Since knockoff is gonna be doing even less to me now, since I don't have an item. So that's fine with me. He's gonna go on to this thing. I think right here I just go for the recover. Yes, I do, and I don't remember exactly what I do right here. I think I switch out into my Heatran right over here, because at this point I can just sweep him with a Flash Cannon, Scarf Flash Cannon. So he's gonna go out into this thing. I think he just goes for the Hyper Voice, or he gets fully paralyzed. No, he goes for the Hyper Voice. It's not gonna do much to me because I'm a freaking Heatran. 4 times resist that shit, and he has nothing for this. Nothing to take a hit. I gotta kill something right here, and he goes and stacks up his Garchomp. I guess he did not realize that I was Scarf, so that might have been his mentality why he's sacked off his Scarf Chomp right over there. But yeah, Scarf Chomp is gonna go down. And right here, it was kind of a game now, because he only had his Sylveon left, and his last Pokemon was Conkeldurr, which was at a really low amount of HP. And even he goes for the Mach Punch on my Heatran, he's not going to be able to take me out. So I'm going to take out his freaking Sylveon right here. Sylveon is such a bulky Pokemon. He got that Calm Mind. This one had that. So he's now going to go on to his Conkeldurr. He's going to try going for those freaking Mach Punches. Not going to take a Heatran out, because Heatran has that natural bulk, and I'm going to take him out with a Flash Cannon. So that is going to be game, guys. Remember to hit that like button before you leave, and make sure to check out Dench, because he's a really funny guy. He's a really good guy. So make sure to check him out. This has been RizzyPOW, and I am out. Peace.